Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Limbus Corporation? Company. I'm gonna get that wrong a lot just because, you know, Lobotomy Corp and all that. It's fine. I've done a couple of things since, well, not since last episode, kind of like 5 minutes ago till now, which is basically try and figure out what the hell I missed at the end of that tutorial last time, because there's like 500 buttons on here and I don't know what half of them do, and I still don't know what most of them do, but I think that's okay. We're just gonna try and figure it out as we go. The first thing I did was collect all my emails, my mails, whatever, and then I bought the battle pass. Okay, look, don't judge me. Don't judge me. All right, listen. There are very few things that I want in this life, but for some reason, the Limbus Company Battle Pass spoke to me, okay? And if you have a problem with that, well, you know what? Be that as it may, it's done. The deed is done. It can't be changed now. Oh, I got a bunch of things, too. I don't know what half of these things are. I have no idea what that thing is. I don't know what that thing is. I see that we can extract things, but I don't know if I want to do that. I don't even know if I can do that. Should I do that? See, this is the thing. I have no idea. We have 3,250 of whatever this is, and I'm not buying any more of it, all right? The battle pass is the biggest stretch that I'll do. But we have things that we could get, apparently. Yeah, there's a lot of percentages on here. Never tell me the odds. I think let's just go for 10 of these. I mean, look how much we have. That's a lot. And I think, let's see what happens. Why the hell not, right? Free lunacy is used for, all right, sure, why not? Roll the dice, see what happens. This is cool, I've not seen this before. Is it waiting on me to do something? Okay.
안녕하세요.
No idea what's happening.
돋구게 될 곳이 여기라고.
Okay, we got whatever this is, neat, cool.
흐름을 따라
I'm loving the art.
이를 막는 건 무엇이든 베어내겠습니다.
Okay. So, the red ones, I guess, are the good ones, because they say new, and these have little tokens next to them. Which might be these little tokens I was looking at a second ago. Just kidding. Maybe not. No, okay, now we actually do have some of those tokens, so maybe I was not wrong. Okay, maybe I will extract again. I can only do it 10 more times. Well, I may as well go ahead and do it 10 more times. You just hit it a couple times, I guess. I don't know how to do this thing. Tapping on it doesn't seem to have any effect. Okay. I don't know if this is good or not. It's golden.
신고합니다. 입사를 명받은 그레고르라고 합니다. 작전에 함께 투입돼서 영광입니다.
G Corp Manager Corporal. There's 3 things next to that one. There were only 2 last time.
본측 이스마엘. 제가 도와드릴게요.
Yeah, like this one only has 2. Okay, all right. I'm starting to see which ones are good. Starting to see. All right, we got that one already. All right, this one's
지금
new.
이 순간부터 날 보고 눈살을 찌푸린 자들은 모두 열을.
Okay. Seems to want to give me that one a lot, apparently. And I don't really care about the rest of these, because I don't think that they're anything new. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, that was very neat. I'm glad that we did that. And apparently we can do this, but I don't know if I want to. This is the problem with this, with learning a new game. Shut the hell up. How do I turn this down a little bit? I feel like it was really loud last time. I feel like I need to play around with it a little bit more. We'll start there. I can always mix and match it between. Anyways, we have new things for people, so it might be worth putting on. Problem is, I don't know what's better than what. They're both 2, but do they actually do anything different? I don't know. I have no way of knowing. I'm assuming if they're both the same, then I can just pick whichever one I want. I'm gonna go with that one because it looks cooler. That one's got 2, so I'm assuming that one's better. I guess that one. That one is 3, so it's probably good. I also got this one, which is also 3. This was part of my mail stuff. I didn't do that on screen because I didn't know if that would show any personal stuff, especially when I went to go buy the battle pass. So I was just like, yeah, we'll just do it off. And you know what? We'll figure it out as we go, so. Okay. Well, I guess all of that is done. I think it might maybe be time to jump into some fights. There are more extractions I could do. Also, here's the battle pass. Oh, because I think I have one of these things. I have 2 of those things. Okay, do it. Let's see what happens. You know what? Spend them while I got them, right?
아, 당신이야? 나한테 명령 내린다던
오케이.
사람이?
내게는 어떤 것도 감출 필요가 없어.
자, 정의가 찾아왔어. 악인들을.
Do it again? I have no idea if I'm doing this right. You may think I'm a complete idiot right now. I literally don't know. Let me see him.
공평하게 죽음을
관리자 양반. 불 껐나?
관리자님, 최선을 다해 지켜드릴게요.
Okay. Well, I got some new things, so let's start there. Yes. Okay. See, but now this one shows up as better than this one. Why? I don't know. I have no idea. I would think that the 3 would mean it's higher, but apparently this is better. But it says level. What's the strongest? Sort by the strongest. This one is apparently the strongest out of, well, this one's faster though. I don't care about speed per se. I care about what's going to kill things deadest. So let's just focus on that. Which one of these for everybody? I hate that my keyboard doesn't do anything. Which of these for everybody is gonna be the best in terms of killing things? All right, that's all I care about right now. Okay. 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 Put them all on. Put them all on. I don't care. Doesn't matter. Nice. Okay. That's what I need. That's all I needed to know. Whichever one of these is the strongest, that's the one we're putting on. Great. So I'll have a bunch of lunacy too. So I could do another grab, couldn't I? Okay. Go for it. Do it. Do it. Just I got a good one.
제가 무엇을 베면 되는 거죠?
Nice.
명령하시는 건 다 따를 수 있어요.
Okay.
모든 업은 다시 돌아와.
Got another good one
네
apparently.
머리 위에 내려질 것이다.
Okay, this looks pretty metal. Teth.
신속하게
I don't know what that
처리해드리도록 하죠.
means. Oh, hey, Dub Corp. Interesting. Okay, cool. So this one's different than the rest. That's gotta be ego, right? So we do have an ego tab. Still going by attack. Okay, they've changed. Okay. Hey, just put it all in. Just put it all in. Let me double check and make sure all these guys are the strongest. I know. There's a lot of intro to this episode. I'm sorry. There's just so much going on. So much to learn. So much that I don't know anything about. Okay. As long as we're the strongest gang or in town, that's all I care about. Apparently I can change my announcer, but I don't want to do that. I don't know why Gregor is an option. Apparently that is something that can be the case though. Okay.
하루가 저물어가는 동안
I think it is time to maybe go try and kill things. Vroom vroom. Oh my god, it's like it was made for me. Okay, the ride is awkward and intimidating, and that's not what it does. Even though I've been handed the title of manager, I have no idea what to do at a time like this. I decided to ask the sinner with a bug's arm where we are currently headed. Okay. Sinner with a bug's arm. Don't know who that is. I was asked which of the sinners is my favorite. It's tough because I don't know anything about any of them. I'm hopefully gonna have an answer by the end of this episode, though. Verge?
앞에 장애물이 있어. 부릉부릉. 해도 돼?
Blockage ahead. Permission to vroom vroom. The chatter was what finally got me to open my eyes. After all, nothing beats blocking out your sight. No, nothing beats blocking out your sight when you want to keep boredom at bay. Okay. Not that there was much else to do on the bus. This destination was unknown to me. My lack of head and memory certainly doesn't help either.
그래. 계속 지나가자고.
All right, let's proceed.
덜컹덜컹.
Okay, here come bumpity bumps.
비싼 세정제야. 베르가 큰맘 먹었다고 그랬어.
Oh, it's so funny. Expensive washer fluid. Berg said he paid a fortune. The clumps of the window gently dissolve, letting light through. Many different sets of eyes on the bus are lethargically facing forward. Felt like a pretty gruesome scene, but based on the other's reaction, maybe this kind of violence is common in this city. Hey. It felt rather awkward to close my eyes again now that I was wide awake. That's when the conspicuously bearded man grabbed my attention. But, I mean, glasses, know where we're going right now? A feature far more conspicuous than his beard made me slip.
방금 벌레 양반이라고 부르려고 했지?
You almost called me bug guy, didn't you?
다시 한번 말하자면 내 이름은 그레고르요.
Once again, my name is Gregor.
당신이 시계 대가리가 아니라 단테라고 불리듯이.
The same way you're called Dante and not Clockface. I couldn't find any excuses, so I just gave back a light nod.
어이, 기사 양반. 우리 지금 어디로 가는 거야?
Say, bus girly, where are we headed?
다시 한번 말하자면 내 이름은 카론이요.
Once again, my name is Charon.
당신이 벌레 양반이 아니라 그레고르라고 불리듯이.
The same way you're called Gregor and not Bug Guy. I was literally gonna comment on that, but the dialogue started. She got you there, Gregor.
건전도 못 건졌네.
She really did.
베르가 말했어.
Bird said,
수감자들은 사구로 간다.
the sinners will go to District 4.
사구! 방금 사구라고 말했는가?
Whoa, did District 4 fall upon my ears?
그곳은
This is my favorite so far just because I love the voice.
영웅의 발자취는 그때부터 시작되었다네. 바야흐로.
That place is known to be the home of the Grass Maiden. 'Tis the origin of the heroine's journey and was the...
아까부터 시끄럽게 쫑알쫑알.
Okay, this is a close second though. Bloody hell, you're rattling on.
딴거 조용히 좀 가지.
Oh Christ, this is never gonna get old. Can't you just shut up and let the trip go in peace? It's not peace actually, it's peace. That's how the British say it over there. Why? Why I remained silent a mere moments ago?
하지 말라고.
I said to shut up.
이봐요.
God damn. I'm sorry to any British people listening to this right now. I promise I'm not mocking your accents, okay? It's just fun to do. No, did you happen to realize you're getting louder here?
죽어도 살아난다고 해서 아프지 않은 건 아니야.
Just like doing an American accent. Here, I'll do an American accent next. Even if you can't die, I can't even do it anymore. I'm laughing too much. You sure as hell can suffer? No? Say that again.
말을 했는데도 돌아오는 게 폭력이라니.
Okay, American accent next.
수준 알만하네요.
Yeehaw, partner! I say that thing, that right there. Your first response to violence shows how refined you are. See, that's exactly how Americans talk. It's fine. It's all right. See, it's all a joke. I contemplated for a second. Should I step in? Is this the part where I exercise my authority as a manager with dignity and grace? Faint memory urges me to do something. Now, guys, it's inadvisable to lose your cool. Bleh. Bleh.
모분초도
Tranches.
모가지를 분질러야 조용해지지.
They're doing an American accent too. It's not trenches, it's tranches. They're right against noisy crying hogs and tails scragging. Okay, so we're just all killing each other now, it seems.
폭력은 용서받을 수 없다네.
그대는 내가 응징하지.
Senseless violence shan't be forgiven. I will bring about justice.
아, 이럴 줄 알았어. 옷에 피가 튀었잖아. 저기, 꼭 내 앞에서 싸워야겠어?
I knew this would happen. It left a spot on my clothes. Look, do you guys really have to fight next to me? I must be mad. We haven't even reached our destination and they've already killed 3. Of our own, that is.
이거 잠깐 한눈이라도 팔려고 하면 사고를 치는군.
Can't take a small break without anticipating trouble, can I?
너희 넷 이번 달 버스 청소다.
You 4, cleaning duty for the next month.
어째서 본인은 정의를 구현했을 뿐인 것을.
Such unfairness. I merely sought the hand of justice.
잠깐, 내 옷 빨래도 포함시켜줘. 피는 와인이랑은 다르게 잘 안 빠진단 말이야. 힘 비싼 건데.
Oh, also, tell them to do my laundry too. Blood doesn't wash off as easily as wine stains. Sheesh, dry cleaning is costly. No one bats an eye at the lifeless janitors to be littering the floor. Maybe they're already taking their indefinite Maybe they're already taking their indefinite revivals for granted. See, I can read. But I don't even know how exactly I'm supposed to bring them back.
단테, 시계를 돌려주시겠습니까?
Dante, I'd like you to turn the clock back. Turn the clock.
아, 그런 모양새면 어리둥절한 표정이라는 건가? 기억해두죠.
That must mean there's a puzzled look where your face should be. I'll keep that in mind.
파우스트 씨,
Miss Faust? I was actually told this is Faust. Maybe. Faust. Virgilius gives Faust a tired nod and gestures to me. She let out a small sigh but still came to my seat, probably out of a sense of obligation.
처음 만났던 날에도 당신이 했던 일을 말하는 거예요, 단테. 그때는 본능으로 해냈던 거겠지만.
I knew there was more, I'm glad I waited. It's the same thing you did when we first met, Dante, though I suppose that was more of an instinctual reaction.
자, 다시 해보죠. 눈을 감으세요.
Now, let's try again. Close your eyes. Though I have no eyes to close, blocking out my sight is something I've done. I had no reason not to follow Faust's instructions here.
사실 문은 어디에나 있어요.
In fact, doors everywhere.
그러나 당신에게만 보이죠. 왜냐하면
However,
당신의 하늘엔 별이 지지 않았으니까.
However, only you can see it, for the stars never set in your sky. At that, I felt a thread of light creeping into my sight. As if to open my eyes, I embraced that light. Then I saw a space. I was alone there. And a massive door stood before me. It wasn't a pleasant sight. Suffocating heat and agonized cries seeped through the gap. Hearing the endless laments and waiting for even a split second made me feel faint. However, I'm approaching the door, grasping at its handles as if it's what I was born to do, yes. Good lord. Despite being seemingly heavy, pulling it open was surprisingly easy. I grope about in the door. Thousands upon thousands of blast whales lie within. And reaching inside, I grab a few unknown hands. I can feel the histories of different sins bearing their brands crawl up my hand. What? I can feel the histories of different sins bearing their brands crawl up my hand onto my arm.
고통을 나눌 준비가 되었나요?
Art thou prepared to share the pain? Could that have been a question, or rather pressure to comply? I pulled forth the sinners, grasping my hand with all my strength. Owie! A terrible pain spreads through my neck and head. It's so crushingly severe it makes me wish I were dead. The indescribable sensation of bone and muscle twisting and tangling with each other goes on for what feels like an eternity. My legs weren't prepared to endure all this agony. I fell to kneel atop the pool of blood and helplessness. Then I see it. Trembles in the bloody pools, gradually growing into waves and bubbles rising from the floor. Soon that blood soaking the ground coalesced into 3 masses. And the agony that seemed to last forever vanished just like that. As the lumps of blood rose into the air and flew away, my sight was cleared of dreadful redness, returning to the grumbling bus.
목이 베어졌다가 붙어버린 심경은 어떻지? 두근거리던가?
How does it feel to have your head back after it was severed? Was it exciting? Oh, right as Heathcliff is restored to consciousness, he rubs his neck, mutters vulgar words, and approaches Ryush. Hold on, I just brought you back and you're going straight into another fight? Heathcliff turns around to glare at me. His eyes are those of a man devoured by blind fury.
어차피 살리는 게 대기 할 일 아닌가?
Isn't it your job to bring us back?
할 거 있으면 그 가짜는 시계대가리째로 부수기 전에 저리 짜져 있어.
If your job's done, then step aside before I knock your dumb clock off. It gets worse every time I do it. It's so good at the beginning, it's so bad now. Please wait, Dante looks like they're in a lot of pain, so we should really... Before he could finish, Heathcliff's steel bat caved in the side of Sinclair's head. God damn, you guys are a bunch of fucking assholes. Oh, the incoherent gurgles of a dying person violated my ears.
시계대가리, 다음번엔 널 으깰 거야. 이만하면 알아들었지?
Next time, clock face, you're crushed, are we clear?
정말 생긴 대로라더니 천박하게도 구네요.
You really are as coarse as you look.
한 번 죽어서는 만족을 못하나?
Was dying once not enough for you? Heathcliff tightens his grip on the bat, and Ishmael is ready to swing her weapon as well. Have I seriously become the manager of people who can't be stopped even by death? I don't even understand why we hired these guys. They seem like fucking lunatics. While I was lost in thought, all tension in the bus suddenly dropped and froze over.
이거 아무래도 제대로 교정해둬야겠어.
Ahem. It seems this team's in serious need of discipline. The sinners on a collision course stomped dead in their tracks. A cold pair of red eyes cast their glare between the two.
첫 번째 규칙.
Rule number 1.
버스 안에서는 무기 부딪히는 소리가 들리지 아니한다.
Do not let me hear weapons clashing inside the bus.
이 순간 이후로 이 규칙이 깨어지면
If any of you break this rule as of now,
너희는 내게 제발 죽여달라고 애원하게 될 거야.
you're going to be begging for me to let you die.
난 충분히 그럴 수 있는 사람이야. 알지?
I'm sure you know I'm capable of that and more, right? Sinclair's writing on the floor was the only sound breaking the silence. I can't believe they're not dead yet. Heathcliff glowered and couldn't bring himself to argue back.
단테, 미안하게 됐습니다. 시계를 한 번만 더 돌려주시죠.
Dante, I'm sorry about this. I need you to rewind one more time. I have to do that again? I'd rather die than have to bear that harrowing pain once more. I waggled my head in dejection. A faint hint of a smile on Virgilius' face vanishes as his expression shifts.
내가 아직 사과와 부탁을 하고 있을 때 문을 여는 게 좋을 텐데, 관리자 단테.
You'd better open up while I'm still feeling generous enough to ask and offer apologies, Manager Dante.
아, 단지 아픔이 두려운 거라면, 그래서 고개를 젓는 거라면 기꺼이 도와드리겠습니다.
In case you're refusing simply because you don't want more pain, I can gladly help you with that.
그 정도의 고통에는 눈 하나 깜빡 안 하게 말이죠. 그럼 견딜 수 있지 않겠습니까?
This degree of pain will feel like nothing by the time I'm done. Surely you'll be a tougher person afterward, right?
내가 잘못 들은 건가? 관리자님이 분명 거부 의사를 내비쳤던 것 같은데.
Did I hear correctly? I'm pretty sure our manager clearly declined your request.
당신, 기어드는 박자가 잘못됐군.
You. This is not the time to step in.
입사할 때 나의 상관은 네가 아니라 관리자님이라고 분명히 들었다.
I was informed when I joined the company that the executive manager would be my superior, not you.
관리자께서 고개를 저었다면 의미는 충분히 전달되었다고 보는데.
I would say that the managers made themselves clear with a shake of the head.
그래, 보좌관께서 나서시겠단 말인가?
I see. So their aide has decided to step in, is that it?
그렇다면 보좌관께도 충분한 의미를 전달해 주어야겠군.
Then it's my turn to make clear what I mean. The red hue of his eyes grew deeper, much to my dread. I don't really know what I'm meant to do as the manager, or if I even deserve to take this role. But I felt that I should at least stop things here so we don't get into an even bigger mess. How kind. Reviving one should hurt less than reviving 12 at once. Fuck. Otis, I'll rewind the clock, it's okay. Virgilius noticed me motioning her to stand down and withdrew the red glow from his glare as if in mutual understanding.
잘 생각하셨군.
Good thinking. Okay, I'm starting to see a hierarchy here, right? This guy is definitely at the top, and we may not be working for him in a literal sense, but we are literally working for this guy. He calls the shots
관리자께서
around here.
그러시겠다면.
As you wish, manager. Oda seemed to want to add her input, but she promptly backed down and straightened herself out. The red door greeted me again, along with a twisting sensation. I've given up trying to describe the throes I go through. Words can't express it in full anyway.
고맙습니다.
Thanks, dog. Sickler stood up in a pain moan and bowed to me before waddling back to his seat. Okay. Very funny. Very funny. Even though it's not funny at all, it's still very funny. Okay, battle time. After being asked a favor I couldn't turn down, I was forced to bear a series of pains worse than death rewinding the clock. The bus fell quiet in a less than pleasant way, and I kept my mouth shut. Let's hope nothing else happens until we reach District 4. Okay, enemy. Story. Okay, so I see now that there is actual energy that we have to spend to do things. And I see now that we also have to pick our teams out. Someone is very powerful right now, and I don't remember who it was. Oh. We only get a team of 4? Excuse me for a moment. Hold on.
아이고, 작전 호출.
Can I see their stats on this screen? Yes, I can. No, I don't care about this. Where's their ego stuff? I don't care about that. Okay. I don't know what any of this stuff means. Thread? I don't know what that does. I'm not gonna try. Who was our strong person? Who was the strong one of the team? It was not you. I think it was maybe you. Okay. Okay. One of you people was, if I remember correctly, a little OP. Because there were 2 of the egos on you instead of 1. There's only so many of you, and I will find you eventually. Just make that clear as it is at the moment. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. I'm telling you there was 1 with 2. It's you. Who are you? What is your name? Who are you? Which of the group are you? I don't know everyone's name. I don't care about this. I'm caring. Who the hell is this person? It doesn't even say it on here. That's dumb as hell. Whatever, I know which one it is. This one at the bottom right. Okay, enter you. I want you on the team. Who else do I want on the team? Let's go with you.
네, 출발하죠.
And I have no idea. I don't even know. You
그래, 태워보지 뭐.
and you.
예술을
Okay.
보여주지.
Don't know if this is a good team or not. I don't really think it matters. I think it's probably gonna be okay. It's only the second fight. Pardon me, I have a question. Don Quixote suddenly raised her hand.
첫 번째 규칙은
Shoot.
이해했다네. 그럼 두 번째는 무엇인가?
Verily, I understood the first rule well. What is the second rule then?
참. 아니 그걸 왜 굳이 나서서 물어보는 거야?
What? Really? Why are you so eager to learn that? I almost messed that up, but I'm glad I didn't. Virgilius gave a cold stare to Ryushu, who just had lit her cigarette. He looked back at him with a peculiar face.
두 번째 규칙.
Rule number 2.
버스 바닥에 장백꽁초 버리지 마. 자국 남으니까.
Don't litter the bus floor with cigarettes. They leave burn marks. Bus falls silent.
잠깐. 버스에 정적이 흐르면 안 되지. 엔진 소리는 어디 갔나?
Now wait a second. The bus shouldn't be this quiet. Where's the engines roar?
캐론, 왜 속도를 안 내는 거지?
Charon, why aren't you speeding up?
밥이 없어. 메피가 배고파해.
No food. Mephi is hungry.
잘 됐군. 분위기를 좀 환기시키지.
Good. We could use something to lift the mood. Oh, dropping by a gas station. Yeah, I'm sure that's what we're doing. The idea of Virgilius casually plugging a fuel nozzle into the bus like an average gyro felt alien.
차가 움직이려면 연료가 필요하지.
Car needs fuel to run.
캐론, 헤드라이트를 깜빡거려봐. 무대 조명처럼.
Charon, try flashing the headlights a bit, like stage lights.
댄스 타임이야.
It's dance timey.
잠깐. 헤드라이트까지 켜면 습격받기 딱 좋은 상황이잖아요.
Wait, if we do that, we're effectively asking to be attacked.
그걸 노린 거군.
That appears to be the intent.
네?
Sorry? I could hear someone slam the bus outside. That was fast.
가진 거 다 놓고 내려. 30초 준다. 10.
Number nuts hooligan. Oi, leave all your stuff behind and get off. You got 30 seconds. 10, 9.
20에 빠졌잖아.
Sharp hooligan. Hey, you skipped 20 of them.
그럼 20초 동안은 기도나 하고 있어라.
We'll say your prayers for the other 20.
왜 이렇게 주변에 모자란 사람들이 많은 건지.
Why am I surrounded by dullards left and right?
뭐라고 했냐?
What'd you just say? Oh my god, these two are fun to do. I'm sorry, I know. I'm basically every other person has the same voice, but these two voices are very fun. How cowardly of them to ambush us. They must be villains without a shadow of a doubt.
자, 다들 내려.
Alright, everyone off.
그리고 말이야. 최대한 죽지 않을 만큼만 해줘. 알지?
And one more thing. We want them near death, not dead. Got it? Okay. Ooh, alright, well, it's time for a battle. We're only, what, probably 30 minutes into this video? It's hard to tell, because sometimes there's a little bit of, prior stuff before I actually, start talking in the video. I think we're about 30 minutes into this video, and we're just doing fights, so it's been a good episode. Okay, I will do... Oh my god, Dub Corp. I love the outfit.
조언이 필요하십니까?
And you look like reindeer from that other corp that I can't remember the name of. R Corp. Yes, that's the one. Okay, well, let's just hop to it, I suppose. Okay, well, we got one of them. Cool. And, yeah. Just beat the shit out of them, I guess. It doesn't really seem to matter what we do in terms of combos, as long as we just match the colors. Alright.
돌격합니다. 아름답진 않네.
Sure.
신속히 처리하죠.
다음은 어디입니까?
I think all these people are dead. The pile of corpse and limbs seems to say that we killed these people.
고작 이 정도로 들떠한다면 예술가의 자격은 없는 거지.
People gained XP. Some people are at a much higher level than everyone else. Those must be the people we just fought with. Okay, makes sense. Is there not a post-fight scene? Okay, apparently not. Glad I checked. Band of thugs attacks us, trying to take the bus. For some reason, we leave them barely breathing instead of killing them outright, placing them in front of Mephistopheles. Boy, I can't wait to see if the bus eat these people. Sure. We could do the same team. Could try someone else. Does it really matter?
그래, 태워보지 뭐.
I don't know. We seem to fare well enough as it was.
전투 시작합니다.
With a guttural noise, the side of the bus lurches and splits open. A number of human shapes littered the ground before its maw. Some were still conscious, while others weren't exactly in one piece. And the bus began devouring those served to it in the most literal sense, gluttonously, voraciously. Ryushu watched it with a satisfied expression, seemingly determined to savor every moment. While in the corner of my eye, Sinclair was clearly distressed.
다들 제정신이 아닌 것 같아요. 그렇지 않나요?
They all look like they're out of their minds. Don't you think so too? This reaction got me curious to know their stories. Just to make sure, none of you were forced to join, right? Though what I was involved in before my head changed is a mystery, I myself was practically forced to join the companies judging from what I know at the moment. And maybe they aren't so different from me, or so I thought when... Sinclair's head drooped in response, like it struck a nerve.
그래요. 맞아요. 이건 제 선택이죠.
That's alright.
익숙해질 거야.
It was by my choice. Fuck you, stop talking. I'll get used to all this, right? He muttered as if you were talking to someone other than me.
입사하지 않았어도 했을 일이요. 저기 또 악의 무리가 달려드네.
'Tis what I would have done, even if the company recruited me not. Look, yon horde of evil approaches. Neat. Time for hopefully another easy fight. There is also auto battle mode that we could definitely employ, but I'm not opposed to just doing easy dragging like this. It takes 5 seconds.
약점 파악.
God damn.
예술이 뭔지 보여주지. 다음은 어디입니까?
Okay.
돌격합니다.
Alright, well, this doesn't change the tactic at all, so just keep it going.
약점 파악.
Nice, good one. Okay, well, get ready to eat shit, unfortunately for you.
예술이 뭔지 보여주지. 다음은 어디입니까?
Goodbye. Okay.
아, 너무 열심히 했어. 이걸로 일주일은 울고 먹을 수 있겠군.
Manager level increased, Inconfallen capacity up. So that's my energy, okay. And no one actually leveled up. Also good to note. Yeah, I guess we'll do this one. We watched Mephistopheles as they consume the corpses, its maw looking more reliable than the sinners. I knew something was up from the moment I saw this bust for the first time, but what is this thing exactly? Oh, seems to know, or seems to have something to say, okay. Sure.
파우스트. 전투 시작.
I don't really see a need to change our team yet, they're doing fine.
배부르게 밥을 먹은 지가 언제더라. 기계 덩어리 팔자가 더 낫네.
Gee, when was the last time I had a feast? Even a big blocking machine eats better than we do.
제공되는 식사는 모두 정량이에요.
Do mind that all meals are provided with appropriately determined quantities.
그 정도 먹어서는 기운이 안 난단 말이야.
It's not nearly enough to get me going. I thought I heard Heathcliff shout, "You think I'm doing this on a full stomach?" in the distance, but Rhodia seemed to pretend she heard nothing. Speaking of, does this bus run on stuff like blood or protein?
엔케팔린이에요. 로보토미 코퍼레이션에서 추출했던 에너지죠.
It's enkephalin, an energy source Lobotomy Corporation treated.
이전 엘사 말이군요. 특이점으로 에너지를 생산하는 회사라고 들었어요. 엘사가 몰락한 지금은 잔해밖에 남지 않았지만.
You mean the previous L Corp? I heard it produced energy using its singularity, though all that remains of the company now is rubble.
맞아요. 그래서 지금은 구하기가 꽤 힘들어요.
That's right, which is why it's become a rarity these days.
하지만 메피스토펠레스는 신체에서 엔케팔린을 강제로 추출할 수 있죠.
However, Mephistopheles is capable of forcibly extracting enkephalin from the body. Okay, so I'm thinking the bus is maybe an ego. The body? I posed a question, watching Otis give orders to the other sinners, then glancing to the maw of the bus in turn.
네. 엔케팔린은 뇌와 척수신경에서만 추출돼요. 특히나 생명 활동이 있을수록 효율이 좋죠.
Correct, enkephalin can only be extracted from the brain and the spinal nerves. It can be taken from live subjects for greater efficiency. So that's why Virgilius told the sinners not to kill the assailants. Okay, and?
그럼 해당 부위만 먹여도 되는 거 아니야? 라기엔 피와 근육도 연료로 쓰일 수 있어요.
If why the rest of their body is what you're thinking, there is a point, as their blood and flesh can also be processed into fuel.
엔케팔린이 시동과 추력을 위해서 필요하다면 나머지 생체 물질은 순항할 때 사용되죠. 엔케팔린이 되도록 천천히 소모되게 하기 위한 설계죠.
While enkephalin is used to generate ignition and thrust, the remaining organic matter is spent on maintaining speed, thus reducing enkephalin usage. A hybrid. First went on to explain how the most of the vehicle's fuel is taken from branch facilities, and that it won't be a sufficient source on its own. But most of it went in one ear and out the other. Well, that's complicated. I got that it's tough work, at least.
뭘요? 파우스트는 고생하지 않는답니다.
Don't mention it. Faust knows no struggle.
고생은 우리가 하고 있지. 이봐, 관리자 양반 또 온다고.
If anyone's doing the heavy lifting, it'd be us. Hey, manager bud, more incoming. Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready. We're gonna kick ass. Okay, team. Show 'em what you made of.
예술이 뭔지 보여주지. 일단 아직 안 끝났어.
Good lord. Oh my god, alright, goodbye.
돌격합니다. 아름답진 않네.
There was an auto battle, right? No, I didn't want to do that. Fuck. Okay, ignore them.
그대로 가보자고. 다음.
Okay, we can't use their stuff yet, but that's okay. We do not need to.
신속히 처리하죠.
허점을 찾았습니다. 다음은 어디입니까?
That's so funny watching the the stuff explode.
고작 이 정도로 들떠한다면 예술가의 자격은 없는 거지.
We did have some more level ups, and it seems like everyone's kind of catching up now, which is weird, but okay. Yuri. When the bus had just about finished its meal, Virgilia shouted to me that we're expecting a guest. I'm curious about who would be joining us on this less than pleasant trip. Okay. Sure.
이번 주에
No, whoa, we could have another person. That's all right. We've committed. We'll manage with 4.
어이, 적당히 끝내라. 곧 손님이 방문할 거야.
Hey, that's enough of that. We're expecting a guest any time now. Virgilia said, poking his head out the window. A guest? Who?
처음으로 가는 던전이니까 길잡이가 필요할 것 같아서요.
I've determined that we'll need a guide as this is our first trip to a dungeon.
저 혹시 림버스 컴퍼니에서 오신 분들 맞나요?
Excuse me? Are you the people from Limbus Company? Someone approaches us slowly.
맞나 보네요.
Looks like it. The bus had just about finished its meal, crunching on the last remaining bone chips. Yuri watched it indifferently before introducing herself.
예전 엘사에서 근무했던 유리예요. 잘 부탁합니다.
I'm Yuri, a former employee of the previous L Corp. I look forward to working with you. By L Corp, do you mean...
로보토미 코퍼레이션이겠군.
Has to be Lobotomy Corp.
네, 우리는 로보토미 코퍼레이션, 구 엘사의 옛 지부들로 향합니다.
That's right. We will explore the former branch facilities of Lobotomy Corporation, also called the old L Corp.
저라면 불러도 절대 안 왔을 것 같은데.
If I were you, I wouldn't have taken part in this.
추락한 날개라니. 분명 끝이 좋지 않았을 텐데요.
Being a fallen wing and everything, I doubt your employment ended on pleasant terms.
무슨 소리야? 날개고 뭐고 돈만 함께라면 뭐든 유쾌한 기억이 된다고.
What are you on about? Any point in your life can be pleasant as long as you've money to spend.
거기는 아직도 괴물로 득실된다는 소문이 있던데.
Ugh, I heard those places are still teeming with monsters to this day.
괴물이 아니라 환상체요. 어쨌든 사실이에요. 하지만 더 중요한 것들이 있죠.
Not monsters, abnormalities. The rumors are true either way, but there are more important matters.
지부 가장 깊숙한 곳에 최근에 피어나기 시작한 엘사의 기술의 핵심 정수가 존재해요.
In the deepest reaches of these branches are neoplastic plant-like growths holding the essence of L Corp's technology.
단테, 며칠 전에 내가 제안했던 걸 기억합니까? 성의를 새기게 해줄 거라고 말했는데.
Dante, if you remember, I believe I offered to let you finish engraving your aspect a few days ago.
정수, 황금 가지를 모아온다면 그 정도는 어려운 일도 아니게 될 겁니다.
With the essence, those golden boughs in our hands, it'll be easy as pie. The word aspect still makes my head ache. What was I trying to do?
억지로 떠올리려고 할 필요는 없습니다. 그때가 되면 전부 알게 될 테니까요.
There's no need to rouse your brain trying to remember what you can't. It'll all come back in due time. I returned a slow nod to Faust's placid advice. Alright, for now I should focus on what I currently know and see. And if it's a Lobotomy Corp we're scouring, we might find some Enkephalin too.
아, 그러면 더 이상 사람들을 갈아 넣지 않아도 되겠네요.
Oh, does that mean we won't have to feed people to the vehicle?
거기다가 운이 좋으면 에고까지 얻을 테니 일석삼조네요.
We could also grab some ego if we're lucky, so that's 3 rats with 1 stone. Ego. That's another unknown term that makes my head tilt. But in any case, it seemed rather rude to keep talking to each other when we had a guest on board. And someone else seemed to agree.
유리 씨는 무슨 일 하며 지냈나?
So, Miss Yuri, what have you been up to since the layoff? Gregory gave his best shot at making some conversation with a well-meaning smile to put the newest passenger at ease. His brows seemed to twitch due to a lack of practice, but it's no big deal.
내가 보아하니 그대는 해결사일 것 같소. 그들에게서는 모두 고결한 영웅의 냄새가 난다고 하더군.
It appears to me that thou art an honorable fixer. It is said that all fixers exude the noble scent of heroes. As Yuri is nodding lightly, I heard Ishmael let out a deep sigh.
어디서 그런 소식을 들었는지 모르겠지만 해결사는 그런 영웅들이 아니에요. 초라한 봉급자의 부질없는 냄새라면 몰라도.
I don't know who gave you that idea, but fixers are anything but noble or heroic. The only scent you smell is the miserable stink of wage slaves.
금세 다른 밥벌이 찾는 게 쉽진 않았을 텐데 용케 해냈군.
Couldn't have been easy to find another job so soon. Good that you're holding up.
아직은 계약직이에요.
For now, I'm just a contract worker.
아하, 굳이 다시 이곳으로 기어들어온 이유도 그거였겠네요.
Ah, that explains why you decided to crawl on back there.
예전 직장으로 돌아가서 크게 한탕이라도 치면 팀장 자리라도 주겠대요?
Did they promise to promote you to team leader or something? If you struck gold in your former workplace?
실적을 세우면 계약 기간은 늘어날지도 모르죠.
My contracts might get extended if I return with results.
그렇지. 보통 계약직 시절은 실적 하나에 목숨을 걸어야 할 때니까.
Right. A good result is something to risk your life for if you want to earn a permanent spot.
아, 그거 참 부질없는 목숨이네요.
What a futile life that is.
아까부터 왜 이렇게 비꼬는 거야? 뭐가 그렇게 마음에 안 들어?
What the fuck is your problem?
글쎄요. 처음부터 끝까지 마음에 안 드는 거 천지라.
I don't know. I have a problem with every single thing I'm hearing right now. Seemingly unaffected by the abrasive attitude, Yuri quietly took an empty seat. Looking back and forth between the two, Gregor returned to his seat as well, scratching his head. I can't seem to get used to being around these people.
빨리 배어드는 편이 편할 겁니다, 단테.
It will be beneficial for you to adapt to them sooner or later, Dante. I thought you couldn't understand me.
출발하지.
Must have been the look on my clock face. Charon, time to go. Our guest has taken her seat.
메피페 빵빵. 카론도 빵빵.
Mephie's tum revived. Charon's raring to drive. Okay. I'm loving him. Love this art, by the way. The sickening faces of everyone ready to kill. It's hilarious. Okay. I have no idea where these people came from, if we were just driving, but... Bam.
돌격합니다.
And we're one person shy of what we're supposed to have right here, so hopefully we can do it. I don't see there being a problem, though.
예술이 뭔지 보여주지. 다음은 어디입니까? 예술이 뭔지 보여주지.
Okay, good hit.
아름답진 않아.
Nice, nice. I love that. So OP. Love it.
신속히 처리하죠.
다음은 어디입니까?
나보다 잘 타는 걸?
다음.
Nice. Yep, that was pretty easy, even with a person missing.
고작 이 정도로 들떠한다면
Okay.
예술가의 자격은 없는.
I guess we'll do one more. And I think that's going to be it for this episode because it's kind of getting a little long in length. So let's do this one and then we'll call it an episode. Our guest was a fixer named Yuri, a former employee of Lobotomy Corporation. Seeing as she showed an indifferent response to the bus devouring bodies, she must have gone through a lot herself. But then she grows nervous as she checks the map and looks at the driver's seat. Okay. Now we can't have another person, so let's put one on. Let's do one of the red ones, because the red ones, I think, are stronger. Maybe, possibly. I don't know who any of these people.
작전 호출.
I don't know any of their names. I feel so bad. The only one I know is Don Quixote and Heathcliff. Take a wild guess why. Sorry to ask.
제게 있는데요. 길은 어떻게 알고 가는 건가요?
But if I have the map, how do you know what roads to take? Oh, sorry, I was just taking a drink. I just spilled it all over myself. I'm gonna pretend that didn't happen. And so the bus keeps speeding away. We do have something to lead us.
카론의 감.
Intuition. Charon's intuition.
네? 분홍머리.
What?
카론 앞을 이상한 종이로 막는 이유가 뭐야?
This is hilarious. Pinky hair, explain why you keep rubbing that odd paper in Charon's face.
계속 이상한 방향으로 가니까 그렇죠. 이 지도를 보세요. 우리가 가는 쪽은 남동쪽 방향인데.
Because you keep going in weird directions. Take a look at this map. Our destination is to the southeast of here. Dawn reluctantly gives the map a curious glance, as if she couldn't ignore the thing right in front of her eyes.
마음이 향하는 곳, 그곳에 진짜 길이 있을지니.
Follow the heart. That's where the true path lies.
벌써 우리는 모두 마음이 향하는 곳으로 나아가야만 하네.
Here, here. We must all follow our hearts as our hearts lead.
그냥 지도 보는 법도 모르는 길치라는 거잖아요.
You're just admitting you can't read a map.
제가 하고 싶은 말을 대신 해주실 줄이야.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Yuri and Ishmael put a palm with their respective faces at the same time, almost like they were in sync.
우리 기사님 친구라도 생겼나 봐.
No, did our driver make a new friend?
분홍머리가 계속 제잘거려. 난 길을 알고 있단 말이야.
Pinky keeps on blabbing. I know the way.
아니 그러니까 방향이 잘못.
No, I mean, you're going the wrong direction.
앞에 또 장애물이야. 부릉부릉 할까?
Look ahead. More obstacles. Do I have vroom vroom?
아니, 카론, 기다려봐.
No, Charon, wait a second.
어이! 버스가 근사해 보이는데 나도 좀 타보자.
Famish Tooligan. Looky, nice bus you got there. Why don't you give me a ride?
메피스토펠레스의 후식 시간인 모양이군.
I guess Mephistopheles could use a helping of dessert.
내리지. 아직 밥을 더 먹여야겠어.
Get on down. It needs to be fed just a bit more. Okay. Any day now, game. Okay, thank you. Okay, now that we have 5 people, we should just kick the absolute shit out of these guys. Not that we weren't already, but like even more so.
목표 완전 무력화.
Ugh. Alright, this is your daily reminder to stay hydrated, you all. Drinking water is important. This way.
이대로 가보자고.
공격.
And this way.
돌격합니다. 허점을 찾았습니다. 다음은 어디입니까?
다음.
Nice. Okay.
인정합니다. 저와 견줄 만한 지휘 실력을
All right, level
갖추셨군요.
7. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, I think that is going to be the end of this episode.
하루가 저물어가는 동안
Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Let me make sure there's not anything else that we want to do. No, I don't think so. Okay. That being said, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave a thumbs up. If you didn't, leave a thumbs down. If you'd like to see more, consider subscribing. I upload daily at 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock. As always, hope you'll have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next episode. So long, everybody.